Hey, welcome to Yeah or Nah.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
Sounds like it's a game show. Hey, welcome to Yeah or Nah. My name is Jerome. I'm the father of two amazing children. Married to my beautiful wife, coming up 11 years now, and the founder of South Auckland Young Entrepreneurs.
And I'm JEDI. I'm also married, have been for almost 3 years. We have a son who's almost 2. I am the co-founder of nothing at the moment, but hopefully we're looking to change that. We're going to take you guys on
take you on a journey.
A few journeys, hopefully.
Yep.
To starting businesses, taking ideas off the ground and getting them from woe to go.
Yeah.
So we both currently reside in South Auckland. Mm-hmm. Not originally from here, but I spent a good portion of my life here. So I was born in Hamilton, then we moved to Brisbane, and I spent a good 10 years of my life there before moving back to South Auckland, which was where I've been. Yeah,
and I was born and raised in Tokoroa, so small town New Zealand, but similar demographic to, I would say, what it's like in South Auckland. Lived in Wellington for several years, and then came to Auckland about 12 years ago, living in Manurewa.
A portion of this journey will be tackling the South Auckland, is it a stigma?
Yeah, the stigma, but also, in trying to change the thoughts out there around either coming from South Auckland or those that are out from the outside looking in on those that live in South Auckland, because I believe it's a strength that to say that you're either, even saying that you're either Māori or you're Pacifica or you're from South Auckland, we need to start seeing that as a strength and no longer seeing it as a hindrance. That's part of the reason why I started South Auckland Young Entrepreneurs last year, and that was to change the stigma, but to help people break free from the limitations that have been imposed by themselves, yes, in some respect, but also by society and by community. By their families, just generational stuff that you're holding on to. So all of that is tied into what we're doing here. But yeah, changing the stigma, changing the stats is a big reason for us wanting to share the journey too. So a bit about the channel, a bit about what we're doing. Yeah or nah?
It's not self-explanatory, so we have to explain it.
When you look at the other channels that are out there, some of those other channels are like the most random names. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 10 raft of things. That's just trying to say that we're going to be talking about and discussing a raft of things.
Let's get it.
It's business time.
That's a Flight of the Conchords song.
Is it?
Start it.
Knives Out.
That's a movie.
Yeah, I know. But it's also a saying.
Idea Nation.
Bubble and Squeak. Do you not know what Bubble and Squeak is?
Inception Ward.
Woe to go.
It's Australian.
Cancel that one.
Let's go.
No, I just can't even do that.
LESS. What about Bless Go?
Getting it done. I wanted to say Just Do It, but Nike won't have that.
The Inception
Let's
Nursery.
Go. What?
The Inception Nursery.
0 to 100.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, the dads. but no, you gotta listen to this one. Drum roll. Yeah or nah? The play on that being that it's Kiwi, but also that we can use it to make decisions less serious and be like, cool, should we go this way? Should we go that way? Should we do this? Should we do that? Like, yeah or nah? And I feel like if you say yeah or nah, it makes it easier to decide on things and to move in certain directions. Okay. So yeah or nah? Okay, cool. Yeah or nah? Welcome to Yeah or Nah.
Yeah, this is taking 10 minutes.
So we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff, exploring different avenues, different ventures, different projects, things that people are up to, digging deep into various aspects of life. But one of the first projects, I guess the first project that we're doing, that JEDI alluded to, was starting a business in 12 weeks.
Yeah. So we've discussed this time frame and what we're going to do with it, and how are we actually going to go with 3 months, or I wanted to go with 6 months because it's a bit safer, but I'll hear over here.
Well, see, I want to take you guys on the journey, and the journey for starting a business also includes failure sometimes. Not saying that we're going to fail, but pressure, yeah. So 12 weeks. What better way to get stuff going than to put a deadline on us of 12 weeks?
A deadline on an idea that we don't have.
Yeah, we don't have the idea.
That's part of that. This is part of the journey that we're taking you all on.
Yeah.
You're going to be learning with us. I think the premise for starting this whole thing is, one, we wanted to do something. A lot of people want to start something new, whether it's a hobby, picking up a new skill, starting a new job, launching themselves into a new career, but we just don't do it.
People just don't know what that first step is. They don't know what to do tomorrow to get them closer towards starting their business. So we're going from the ideation phase, the coming up with the idea phase, through the planning stage, through working through all of that detail of defining the problem, customer value proposition, who is our target market, what gap are we plugging, all of that stuff, and then we're actually launching it. Yeah, and by 12 weeks we mean kind of in market. I laugh because it sounds crazy, but if we need to readjust the goalposts, we need to reposition them, then that's part of doing something like this.
That's our excuse for if we fail in 12 weeks. But going back to the idea of what this is about, it's about taking you on a journey with us, journeys that a lot of people will want to go on themselves, but don't for whatever reason.
So we'll be going through some different techniques, theories, methodologies, all that sort of stuff to help progress your business along the phases from ideation through to launching, that you're welcome to follow along with, and encourage you to do so. So get your own idea off the ground too. Keep locked to our socials, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
And Bebo.
People that are watching this won't even know what Bebo is. Well, one day